I think Charrette allows you to, as I say, to kind of take that space away from our normal day, and so to have these so many people generously give a day of their time is a great, reflection of their commitment to the London plan. But then I guess what it does is the way Charrette runs, it starts usually with a kind of a comfort zone of an issue, all of our technical expertise. And then it moves more difficult and more challenging. And in the afternoon, we moved into those spaces. So I think it allows you to go into spaces to think about futures that you normally wouldn't have done. It's very interesting when you have to kind of reflect as a group on what you think. And so the voting systems that we did at the end of the day, that anonymous voting where you can see that trend that's coming out of the audience, out of the participants, I think is very revealing. And Charrette has a number of axes about, the self and the way in which you respond, the way in which you challenge new issues, and then the way in which you kind of look as a trending group into future changes and issues. I think we had some really good discussions on, and I don't think they resolved it actually, on the impact of the digital environment in London. One thinks it's normally about a kind of a technical digital issue, but I think today we revealed the issues about a kind of living environment, the way it affects our lifestyles and kind of moves into the future. So a lot more work to do on that, but I think the role of the digital is one of those challenges. There are many other issues. I think lots of information to kind of process as one normally does in Charrette. But I hope we see a new thinking about the way in which we relate to one of those key aspects of the next generation, the digital. I don't think you can be naive and forget that the plan is a political document. And so the responsibility ultimately sits with a kind of political master to set the editorial tone, to choose what is the priorities, what are the priorities, and then what gets implemented. So look, I'm optimistic not because of this London plan, but because London has been a kind of thriving place for hundreds of years. And there is no reason why it won't continue to do that, because I think the DNA of London is much deeper than the London plan. The London plan is a point in time, and I think there are good hands at the tiller of the way in which the plan is going, but the political master is yet to be decided, and so we will see. But I remain optimistic. London is a great city. I love to live in it, and it's a great privilege to kind of have a day thinking about its future.